Conversations. Tonight, in our inaugural edition, my special guest is none other than the WWE Legend, Tatanka. Tatanka, thank you for coming, man.
Awesome. Pleasure to be on Crimson Conversations right here in, Cibolo, Texas. Matter of fact, we got a cowboy filming right now. So the Native American Tatanka might start doing a warpath, but it's okay. We're ready to do Crimson Conversations.
You know, this is my first interview, so, bear with me if I pull a Chris Farley and get a little nervous here.
It's okay. No worries.
Not too long ago, we just saw you at WrestleMania. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, WrestleMania is awesome because, as anyone knows in this business, it's the spectacular, biggest sporting event of the year. What was so awesome about it is we went to AT&T Stadium, Dallas Cowboy Stadium, and we broke the indoor attendance record again. So 101, 763, almost 102,000 people. I can't believe that stadium. The stadium's unbelievable. Jerry Jones didn't hold back at all as far as the stadium. So it's an honor to be there because WrestleMania, again, is the biggest sporting event. It's the pinnacle of pro wrestling. It's been years since I've been at a WrestleMania, so to be back at WrestleMania and actually to be in something that's so special to all of us, because Andre the Giant, what a legend, what a Hall of Famer. You know, everyone knows Andre the Giant, everyone knows WrestleMania 3, 93,000, so it's an honor to be part of Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and to be in there with the current WWE superstars, and for our era to be able to be portrayed and to be part of WrestleMania, which is very, very cool.
Now, if my memory stands correct, you're the only wrestler to have ever wrestled both WrestleMania 8 and WrestleMania 32. Is that correct?
Of course. WrestleMania 8, WrestleMania 9, WrestleMania 10, but what they just said is I just broke Steamboat's record. I think Steamboat had like a lapse of approximately about 19 years since he had done a WrestleMania. When he wrestled, I think it was Jericho, if I remember. I'm not sure. I think it was Jericho. And I think mine was, I think the fans said it was 21 years, approximately. So that's great. So it's, to have such a lapse and to be able to come back. But again, that's Vince McMahon. Vince wanted me there, and Vince is tremendous. Me and him were very, very close in the 90s. And he's always loved that Native American character. He's very, very close with Chief Jay Strongbow. Chief Jay Strongbow was his right-hand man. So he's been always, what do I want to say, very close to not only Chief, but also close to me. And also he just always loved having a Native American character at WWE.
Very nice. You brought up Chief Jay Strongbow. Was he a heavy influence on yours?
Oh, yeah, a tremendous influence. I mean, Chief Jay Strongbow was someone that was not only right beside Vince all the time, but he's someone who'd already gained success at WWE. He had already been successful, already had a successful career. So he was a guy that when I came in, of course, none of the guys come into WWE and you're this polished superstar. When I came in, I was green. I had 1 year underneath my belt. I had been groomed by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Wahoo McDaniels. But when you get to WWE, I mean, you walk in the locker room and here you got Jimmy Superfly Snuka, you got Paul Orndorff, you got Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Legion of Doom. I mean, the list just goes on. You got nothing but superstars. And you're green. Green as can be. So what's so great about having Chief, because he had played the Native American character, he was very close with Vince. So that opened the door a lot for me. But he was there to be able to say, why don't you try this? Why don't you do this? And plus he was there to also to be able to go to Vince and say, hey, we need to do this with Tatanka. So he really opened the door for me for a lot of success at WWE because he had played the character. And again, as we know too, 80s and 90s with WWE, everybody was a character. Right. It's different now. You got a lot of guys that come through the curtain, they got tights, knee pads, they all have the same look. But back in the 80s and 90s, no one looked the same. Right. So you had all these characters. So again, by being a character when I came in, by truly being Native American from the Lumbee tribe, it was a great thing that Chief loved and of course Vince loved also.
Very nice. What would you say is your greatest accomplishment or your proudest achievement in wrestling?
I'd have to say definitely being undefeated for 2 years, and then also that being a record. But I also have to say WrestleMania 9, Shawn Michaels, tremendous match, wrestling one of the icons in our industry.
I was in the stands right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right, you were there.
Best match of the night.
Yeah, thank you. And they've again, a lot of people have rated that as one of the many best matches of WrestleMania throughout all the years. But again, Shawn Michaels is a great wrestler, so anyone who has any talent can go out there and tear it up, because Shawn Michaels, again, is an icon. So Shawn Michaels, the 2-year undefeated streak. Also, what's great, too, is to be able to go back now and to be officially on a Legends contract with WWE. That's really an honor, too. So there's a lot of different things throughout the years, definitely.
Last question. What are you up to now? Where can fans find you today?
Well, social media, I'm all over. People see me all the time. Got a train going by, so we're going to talk a little bit louder. NativeTatanka.com. I'm on Facebook, Native Tatanka. Twitter, Native Tatanka. But I'm actually on the road every week. I'm on contract with WWE. I'm on a 5-year contract with them. I'm doing appearances with them. I'm doing certain events with them. But I've always been busy, Thank God, because I came from that era that people just love that era, man. They love the 80s and 90s. They love the characters. So I'm booked all over. Now I'm getting ready to go to Tennessee following week after leaving here. Then I think it's Maryland after that. Then the week after that, I go to Scotland. Then right after that, I go to Zurich, Switzerland. So booked all over. Do a lot of travel. So. And we get to see a lot of the great guys on the road, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, some of the guys from that era. They're busy every single week. Again, it's tremendous. Again, you don't realize after leaving World Wrestling Federation, again, WWE, you don't realize how much of an impact it was as far as to the fan base and to promoters, because again, they always want this to be part of shows. So again, it's an honor, definitely.
Well, it was an honor talking to you. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, also to be on Crimson Conversations. You guys follow him. Awesome wrestling talk show.